What's going on, everybody? I'm Jason the Gamer, and today I'm talking about Deadpool, the guy who puts the ass in assassin. He's the regenerating degenerate, the merc with the mouth. I love this character. He's my favorite comic book character of all time, and he's finally getting a live-action movie representation. Deadpool started out actually as a very depressing story. Wade Wilson was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and they actually show this in the movie by saying exactly, very much paralleling it to the comics, with Ryan Reynolds playing Wade Wilson saying cancer's only in his lungs, liver, prostate, and brain. And they even show, he still has his dark humor saying, all the things he can live without. And Weapon X, the same company, or the same program that experimented on Wolverine, offered him a cure for the cancer, but said, come with us, we'll help you, we'll get your life back on track. And Wade Wilson went with it because he's always dreamed of being, the next big superhero. He wanted to make things right with his girlfriend again, and they showed this in the trailer for the movie coming up, where they had the Weapon X representative telling him that they can make him whole again, turn him into a superhero, and they're offering him superpowers and a whole grand reveal, and he couldn't care about any of that. All he wanted to do was make things right with his girlfriend, like in the book, and he came out with a healing factor that actually surpasses that of Wolverine's. And Deadpool's healing factor can pretty much break the laws of physics. He's held his own head in his hands, which shouldn't even be possible, because without the head attached, the body shouldn't be working, but who am I to judge comic book logic? With this, the doctor that operated on him decided to use him as a testing field for, per se, for pretty much all his crazy experiments, knowing Deadpool would regenerate back from it. This caused him to go batshit crazy, because all the pain and all the misery that he had to go through pretty much destroyed his mind, to the point where he started hearing two individual voices in his head that would kind of help him through things. Pretty much his conscience trying to keep him together as best it could, despite it already being fractured. Deadpool broke out and adopted the name Deadpool based on the bets that prisoners at Weapon X would gamble on whether or not a person would come back alive from the doctor's experiments. Deadpool was always he would heal and would always come back, so he eventually took the name on as his own as the winner of the Deadpool. Deadpool kind of went through a stage where he was almost a villain in his first appearance. He was actually attacking the heroes in New Mutants 98, which was he's actually very different than what he is now. Back then he was serious, he was darker, he was out to kill you. Nowadays he's here to make you laugh and have a good time. This movie is comic book accurate. Like I said when they were talking about the whole origin of Deadpool with Weapon X, this is very accurate, because as they go on in the trailer you can see more and more parallels of the comic book version. The movie is still doing a really good job. If you look through the trailer, you'll see when he first is revealed as Deadpool sitting there listening to music. By the way, the soundtrack is awesome. By the way, Salt and Pepper, I love it so much. He's got the best sense of humor, but at the same time he does lace it with his own personal problems and, kind of anger that he has inside. Because Deadpool does have a lot of pain, a lot of anger pent up, and it's nice to see that in the comics he does throw it out. He'll have fun, he'll make jokes, but he's still putting in a little bit of anger in there that he actually is feeling. In the movie, they kind of turn it more into a joke, but it's still there when he's, for instance, done shooting people out of a car, and he says, Daddy's got to express some rage. It's still that he sounds mad. He sounds like Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds is doing an amazing job with him. And I know a lot of people said he's not capable of doing this role, but granted, he did do Green Lantern, but that's not his fault. You can't blame Ryan Reynolds for, how he acted in a movie. He took what was given to him, and he made it as best he could. It's not his fault the director wanted to shit out some crap fest that was 2 hours too long. Fuck X-Men Origins Wolverine. That shit fest ruined the character, and now Fox is bringing it back. Congratulations, Fox. You made a decent movie based off a Marvel character, but you didn't even make it. You handed complete creative control over to the director and said you can have it with a significantly reduced budget. And even with the budget of maybe a Netflix show, they're still one-upping you. You just suck. Fantastic Four was terrible. Batman and Robin did better than you. That's embarrassing. Batman and Robin is awful. The director apologized for that movie. It was that bad, and that movie scored better than your Fantastic Four movie. You really should feel embarrassed. I can't stress that enough. Batman and Robin beat you. Let me say it again. Batman and Robin beat you. The character Deadpool has a lot of different, personality kind of traits that they really need to show in the movie. He's a very caring person for those that are friends with him, and he does have kind of a love-hate relationship with the people that he's associated with in his books, but he does have a specific type of interaction that they need to capture, which I feel they're doing a good job. He's a smartass, but at the same time, he really does care about his friends, like Blind Al, the old lady in the trailers, that's who that is. Weasel, that's also the guy with the glasses. He does care about the people he's teamed up with, and he goes to great lengths to protect those people. In the comic books, when he gets his daughter, he does everything he can to make sure that she's safe, which is incredible for this character. He's so well-rounded. He's hardcore, he's funny, he's willing to do whatever it takes, but at the same time, he does care about his family and friends and wants to make sure, above all else, that they're okay. I doubt that we're going to see his wife anywhere in this movie. I doubt Fox owns the rights to the Queen of Hell, but I mean, hey, if Sheik-La wants to tear up some streets in her demon form, I'm not complaining. That'd be pretty badass. Just have her rampage through the background, no one will mind. The character is being represented so well, and I am very much looking forward to that movie. Honestly, guys, if you get the chance, go see that movie. I know I'm going opening weekend. I'm dressing up. I got the Deadpool gear going. I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be ready. That's also something I want to talk to you guys about. Like I just said, I'm going to be dressing up for that movie. I mean, I don't live in an area where there's like a huge world premiere and people are dressing up in costumes all the time, but I have been to the theater and they're having people dressed up for different occasions for the movies. I wanted to talk to you guys saying, since I'm going to be going as Dad, I'm going to get on my, like Nick, he's got blonde hair. We're going to put the blackish brown in his hair to make him look like Weasel. We're going to have maybe dress Kelvin up as Colossus or something, but since we're going as since we're going as Deadpool characters, I wanted to say to you guys, if you want to see something really cool based on Deadpool, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. If we get to around, I'd say 50, 60 subscribers, then we're going to do our little promotion thing that we've been planning. So if you want to see something really awesome, I should probably go ahead and explain what it is before, so that you guys, aren't clicking on something you don't know. I know I don't like doing that. What I'm going to do is if we get to, let's say, 60, I'm setting the limit, 60 subscribers. If we get to 60 subscribers, then I am going to get my Deadpool costume, dress up, full gear, fake everything. Like, I mean, I don't really carry around swords and actual guns and everything. Fake gear. I'm going to go out and we're going to go march our ass in the middle of public, walking around dressed up as the characters, promoting the movie, having a good time. Everyone's chanting Deadpool, everyone's having a good time. And then we're going to be reenacting a whole fight scene between me and Nick will be dressed as someone else. And I actually had something pretty cool planned. I was going to have, I might as well tell you, I mean, just so you know, there's something really cool planned. I actually have a whole thing. I was like, okay, it'd be cool to, I'd like thinking of this idea. I said, yeah, it'd be pretty cool to walk around. I mean, I know I would love to see someone dressed as Deadpool. I'd be taking pictures with the guy and everything. So I thought walking through as Deadpool is pretty cool. I mean, I get to be my favorite character. I mean, how awesome would that be? But then I thought something even cooler. Take the mask off at the end of the fight scene that we're going to do. And then you just see, I was like, that would be so cool. Like the scene in the trailer where he takes off his hoodie and you see his disfigured face. I was thinking, so I got all the supplies. I'm going to put on a bald cap. And we're going to do a bunch of makeup on my face to make it look scarred and disgusting and bruised and whatever. So after the fight scene, someone can come in and they ask for like a picture, some excuse to take off the mask, and I'll take it off, and you'll see the horrible disfigured face, and that's when they'll go through the lines of the trailer like, "Oh, motherfucker, you are hard to look at," and then it would just be, really, it would be humorous to see just, an actual disfigured looking face just going like a testicle of teeth, That'd be pretty funny. So I mean, that's something I also had planned. I have to talk to Nick because I didn't think I actually told him about that part. But yeah, that is something we are going to do. So be sure to hit the subscribe button down below, the big red button, right down there. Go ahead and click on it. Get to 60 subscribers. There will be a video of us actually doing this. It will be fucking hilarious to see. I know I'm looking forward to just walking around doing it, but I'd be even more looking forward to seeing it. So definitely hit the subscribe button down below. Tell your friends to hit the subscribe button down below. Recommend this video to other people. And if we get to that 60 subscriber mark, get ready to see some awesomeness. So that pretty much wraps up what I had to say. If you like this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Get to that 60 mark, like, comment, and be sure to send us an email. I'll leave that in the description. If you have any questions, any comments, any things you want to do, if you want to help out with the promotion, go ahead and shoot us an email. Make sure to follow us on our Facebook and Twitter feed at Nerd with Friends, and also check out the website. I know it's an extension of a website. It's www.nerddwfriends.wordpress.com. You see all these different posts and like discussions we have of movies and comic book characters. So far, we have about 3 up, I think. And yeah, that about covers it. Be sure to check out our other videos. And to wrap things up, I'm the Nerd. No one's here at the moment, but I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.